Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I've made a video and I have quite a lot to talk about here. There's not many empty shadows, but there's some progress and I brought some palettes back in. I stopped using certain products and maybe used shadows in different ways. So let's just get started. I'm going to show you my first 7 days of the month that I use, right? So I use my Friendly shadow, which looks like this. Honestly, I don't remember what it looked like last month, but I'm sure there is some progress because, yes, it is only 7 days of the month, but it's still 7 days, right? So this is what that one looks like. Yeah, it's a little hard to use because I pressed this myself, and as you can see, the color is not really even. So you have quite a lot of orange here. It's more green over there, and I just swirl together, mix it and hope for the best, and hope that both eyes look similar. It's still here. It's still going strong. I feel like if I would have a whole month to focus on this, it would be gone very quickly because, like I said, I press it myself. It's not like densely pressed, very loose, very, I have a lot of kickback and all, but it's still here. It's still going strong. Then what I put on top of that is, I'm not tired of saying this, the shimmer shadow. There might also be some progress. It's okay. It's not as vibrant as you might think it is. If you look at this, you might think, oh, wow, this is shimmer. It's not. Maybe it's the fact that the base shadow is 2 shadows combined, or maybe because the base shadow is rather dark and this doesn't show up. It's okay, but I want to purchase it. Then what I use up, it actually kind of broke on me, as you can see. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, as you can see, and I think it's like sheer butter or something. I don't know what's inside there, but it broke off. Do you know how long it took me to use this up? Very long. And yeah, I only used on the outer corner, but still, this I had a hard time showing up as well, so I did use quite a lot, but it still took a while to be done. So gone. Happy about that. And then I figured, you know what, I need something dark on the outer corner, so I brought in the Wet n Wild palette. I did a whole how will this video on this. I'll link it to you. That put me into a filming slump because by the end of it, I was so freaking done. So I brought in this one here, this dark brown. There's not that much progress because I literally use my brush, just dip in once and then put it on. It's that intense. So there's that, and then this one I use in my brows. There might be some progress, but not much. And then the first 7 days of the week I also use this blending shade. Again, the blending shade will probably be the last one standing because it's just over this. And that's it. So I use the blending shade and then these 2 here, and that's it from this palette thus far. The only shadow that I got rid of in my how will this video is this one here, this pink. But the rest I can use. When? I don't know, but I could use them if I want to. It's not at the moment. So that's the first look that I do, and then I also did another how will this video on the Malibu Surf Shack palette by Nomad. It's a quad, this one looks like. And I decided to keep this and get rid of this. So I got rid of Cabana, but I kept Hideout. This, however, I'm using as a highlighter. I don't know how well you can see it, but I use it as a highlighter, which is why it has, I don't want to say major progress, but yeah, you can see the usage and the dip in there. This I haven't used. Yeah, the next how will this video will be these 2 here, and then hopefully I can keep them because it is rather dark. I'd rather have the shimmer as well. But if the mint works fine, that would be such a nice, I don't want to say a new color, right? But something like, if you know what the Lovina palette looks like, there's not really anything mint in there. This is the next palette that I could use. The second oldest in my collection. There's no mint in there. So it would be nice to have another color because it's all very purple, pink-ish based, and I'd love to have something else. I don't know when I will film the video, but for now, I kept one. I got rid of one, but this is still here. It just doesn't count as an eyeshadow. And then the Profusion Ruby Gems 5-shade glitter palette. Now this is literally pressed glitter, and I didn't know that. I just bought it because it looks cool, and I like a shimmer or a glitter on my eyes. However, this is what it looks like. Yeah, pan and pan. I think I had pan on this one last one as well. The thing is, like I said, pressed glitter. The base is kind of like, it's like a silicone base, like Vaseline or something, which it is it is long lasting, like you can see the glitter on your eyes, but the shadow, the color, whatever's underneath there, disappears and it creases as well. So the glitter is long lasting, but the whole shadow itself, no. However, like I said, like a silicone base, once you dip your finger in that, you will have pan because it's just like swirling around in there. Still, to have such a big pan is so nice. I have it on my eyes right now. It's gorgeous, but it's also a pain in the ass to use because it's glitter, is what that one looks like. And the reason why I started using this one is this part here. Yeah, so I used up the purple shimmer that was left here. And, there was a time where I went diagonally in using them, but I decided to use them top to bottom because this matches better with the one on top than with the purple. Anyways, as you can see, the purple shimmer is gone, but the one underneath is still there, which this one here, volatile. That is what I have on my lids, just all over with this one on top. And then I want to keep these two, and then this one, I don't know what I would do. This I use as a nail polish, as you can see. Is it the best nail polish ever? No, obviously not. It's an eyeshadow. But, at least I get some use out of that. So I'm left with four darker shades and then one shimmer. That is easy to use, and the dark shimmer is a bit tougher to use because I don't really like that dark eyeshadow on my eyes. So, yeah, I don't know what I will do. I feel like these two are easy, and then when I'm left with these two, I might start using this, and then bring this in and in the other corner. Or maybe if this works well. No, I thought that no. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is my main palette. I use this the rest of the month, after the 7 days over. Yeah, I think it's going great. It's just, again, darker shadows take a bit. Like I said, I just swirl the brush and go over my lids, and that's it. I don't go in a second time or third time, which is why it's still here. And why the shimmer that was rather loosely packed is gone already. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I can finish this before the end of the year. That would be really nice. And then, like I said, second oldest palette in my collection would be this one. I hit pan on 2 of them, and I can see that the pans are not very deep, right? They're rather shallow. So, I could have some nice progress before 2027. Also, this is a dupe to the Modern Renaissance. So, that was it. If I did my math correctly, which I, of course, didn't do, as you know, I should be at 87 eyeshadows. Is that correct? I don't know. I honestly don't know. This I will put it back because I'm not using it. It's I think we're the 12th. So I'm using. This is so crazy. I'm using 4 palettes at once to make one look. Isn't that crazy? Now this is now a face palette because I'm only focusing this. But still, it's nice shadow about it. This on top of the dark shadow. This here, like I said, eyebrow color, and then here, this brown and the matte blending shade, which I forgot to mention, it is still there. Obviously, it's still there. That would be the last one standing, because how is that even possible? I will give you my goals. My goals will be another How This video. That will be the last one with the Surf Shack. And I hope they work well, both of them, because I like that mint. I'm just drawn to that mint. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So yeah, how will this for this? And then, given the fact that I think it's very easy, use this one up. Then maybe what will fit with that brownish shade? Maybe the pink? I don't think these reddish ones will fit, so maybe this one. That will be the goal. And then for next month, like the first 7 days, I don't have any goals for these two, because, I'm just working on them slowly but steadily. If I have progress, I have progress. If not, then no. Using this up in only 7 days would be an insane thing to do. I would actually need to scoop it out and then do some drawings with that, because otherwise it's not possible. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, 4 palettes that I currently use, which is mad if you think about it, but it's also great because I use my shadows up, right? Better than I know some people just use one shadow on the lids and then go, but if you have that much shadow as I do, 57 shadows, single shadows, it might be nice to, to come up with looks that you can use more shadows up, Also, I just remembered, I still have the Colourpop Compact powder case where I pressed in a new blush that contains 2 eyeshadows. I tend to forget about it because it is in a compact where it looks like a powder. I mean, it kind of is a powder, right? But it's 2 shadows that I should use up. There's still quite a lot left, so the thing is, even when I pick my blush, I pick new makeup every month, like a new lipstick, a new blush, a new highlighter if I have more than one. I never go for that blush. I know, I look at it and I'm like, yeah, maybe I should use it because it's eyeshadow in, but I never pick it. So my goal for next month is pick out that blush and have some progress on it. Not use it up, because that would be, if I do that, that would be a big achievement. And I would treat myself to something. But have some progress, use it. It should be very easy because I use blush every single day, or at least every day I wear makeup. That would mean that I could easily and hopefully use up 2 shadows at once because I mix them together. You know what I mean? Like, you get where my brain is going. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know how your process are going. We're June, okay? We're like the year is half over. Oh my god, the year is half over. I just realized that. The year is half over. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if not already. And it's the next one.